Today's the 13th of the 3rd, or is it the 4th April? And this upload is an ongoing forecast and description of the assault of my human rights in Tralee, County Kerry, Ireland. As I mentioned, I got married to a property owner in 2015, and the constitutional offences I've been experiencing have not been acknowledged. There hasn't just been an obstruction of justice, there's been an absolute perversion of justice. As I've mentioned, my health has not been treated properly, and I have been assaulted and intruded upon and harassed by mental health services. The offences that were perpetrated against me were due to hate crime and due to individuals procuring property and damaging my property rights and my marital rights. There's been an intentional obstruction of justice. There have been people in this county defaming my character, reputation and good name since 2007. They have caused professional damage and they have pillaged and looted my professional opportunities as well. I'm a qualified individual, a law-abiding citizen, an educator, and I've worked in recovery since 2006. And in recent times there have been individuals jumping on the bandwagon of recovery while causing very serious suffering. In this vendetta, as I've mentioned, there's been very serious spiritual and ancestral violations also. A spiritual assault and an ancestral assault that the guilty culprits and those safeguarding the guilty culprits have concealed the reality of. And the person that they have damaged and stolen from and disrespected is, as far as they are concerned, disposable. So this human rights issue is also a children's rights issue, and the legal issues are absolutely insurmountable, intentionally due to the financial abuse and theft and exploitation that I'm experiencing. So this is what's happening in Ireland 2020. My democratic and constitutional rights have been intentionally damaged by these people that have stolen my wealth, my career, my professional opportunities, my homes, my family, my health, etc., etc. So this is a shameful situation for any country to be ignoring. It's very disappointing that the honourable TDs in Dublin have refused to acknowledge the offences that I've experienced. It's very offensive that the culprits have been safeguarded and prioritised, and it's absolutely disgraceful that mental health services are being abused in order to facilitate people that are mentally unwell enough to actually have caused this kind of a vendetta and to have caused these offences against women and children's rights. So, as I've mentioned, my marital and property rights have been disrespected. That means, as I've mentioned, I'm in HAPS accommodation since July of last year. The issue of the DPP receiving a victim impact statement from me and not acknowledging it is very serious. It's very serious for the justice system for this to be happening to an innocent woman due to other people's agendas and issues of hatred and greed and malice. So this is an upload for today, and the concern is those perpetrating hate crime, perpetrating further offences, individuals of other faiths that have intruded upon me and that have been a part of this spiritual violence that I've been experiencing as a Royal Angelic Light worker have also played a part in this situation. So this matter has many facets to it. There's been many offences that the DPP have not confronted, but yet there are 50, at least 50 now, offences after being perpetrated in this short space of time since I gave birth and since I got married. So the community, the county, the country have intentionally ignored this serious matter, and considered the person that they have violated and damaged and stolen insignificant, and have considered my qualifications insignificant due to other people's issues of notoriety for a position that they have not worked for, or a position that they have not earned. So the doctors that are guilty of medical negligence and incompetence, and the mental health professionals that have abused my rights to freedom and that have lied blatantly about diagnoses that are not accurate and that have prescribed harmful medication to me, those people have an awful burden to carry with their reputations and their good name and their status and position in their duties as doctors and social providers, social care providers. So my legal rights, as I've mentioned, have been intentionally obstructed. The UN have been involved and they have been lied to. This is human rights, and this is spiritual violence, this is ancestral assault, this is financial abuse and medical incompetence. And I have been in touch with the DPP, with my victim impact